Hello everybody, I'm Paul, I'm from Holland, and I moved here 3 years ago to El Salvador together with my wife, and later on my son also arrived here. I'm a former marine engineer. I'm retired, kind of, and yeah, when we arrived here we didn't have any plan, but after a while we started making sourdough bread, which was a hobby of mine, and now we have a small bakery. So yeah, together with my wife and my son. Actually my son is in charge, so we are going to retire again. Actually not what I used to do in my former life, my career life. But as I said, I retired more or less because of COVID and all these things, and we decided to stop working for a while, and after half a year we said we are never going to work again because we didn't need to and we didn't see the benefits of it anymore. So we decided to travel to Central America because it was to us less affected with COVID rules and restrictions. And we went first to Costa Rica for like 3-4 months. And after that, we went to El Salvador. And in El Salvador, we arrived here because the people were very nice. The country was just freed by the maras. And yeah, the atmosphere was sensational. I mean, everybody was happy. And the people are still very authentic and very nice. And that's actually why we stayed. The initial reason was when we were in Costa Rica and we heard that El Salvador was more or less safe. I said we have to go there because I want to see the Bitcoin community and I want to see what's going on there. Because yeah, you hear a lot, you see a lot on YouTube, but actually I want to see what's going on here. But as I told you already, when we arrived here, the people were also very nice. So yeah, that was an easy decision. Yeah. The very first thing was the Bitcoin adoption at the end of 2021, I think it was. Because I'm also a Bitcoiner. I mean, I'm not a hardcore Bitcoiner, but and then I heard about the adoption, which was going on in El Salvador, and then I got very excited because I still believe in the power and the philosophy of Bitcoin, because it's a very strong thing. And once I heard that El Salvador had the adoption ongoing, I said, yeah, maybe you should go there as well. Yeah, I had heard from it because I was, as a marine engineer, was working in Honduras and in the Panama Channel, because I was on a dredger, and the dredger is making canals and harbors and deepening and all these things. So I knew where it was and what was going on here, but yeah, not in detail, of course. But after a while, when I heard about the Bitcoin, I started reading, and yeah, you know, when you start reading in the mainstream media, at that time El Salvador was very, very dangerous. You couldn't even blink your eyes and you were going to be shot. But anyway, it turned out to be very, very nice. We've been here since fully, like living here like September 22, yeah. And we arrived here in April 22. It's still very good. It's different. You cannot compare it to the Western life. The thing here is everything is very relaxed and very easygoing. It has its pros and its cons, of course. But I prefer to be a little bit more relaxed because it gives you more time and everything is going more organically, and I think I like that more. I'm a Bitcoiner because I don't believe in the financial system, of course. But you have to know how the financial system works, and if you don't know that, and it's not taught at school, and you cannot read it anywhere in the mainstream media, so you have to find it out yourself, or somebody has to tell you. So in my case, somebody told me about it, and I watched some documentaries about this, and then I said, what the fuck, what's going on here? This is completely wrong. And then I heard about the Bitcoin thing. I wasn't aware how good it was at that moment, but in 2020 or 2019, 2020 it was, I saw an interview with Michael Saylor, and he explained it very clear and very, very bright. And then I said, yes, this is it. This is the thing we need in this world. That's a good question. In the beginning, I thought it was very good, and I was hoping that more Bitcoiners were coming to El Salvador, but I have the impression, maybe I could be wrong, but I have the impression Bitcoiners are leaving again. Not all of them, but I think it's not increasing anymore, and that's a pity. And I think that's caused by, I don't know, disappointment maybe by other people, by Bitcoiners. Maybe they are disappointed in the political system here, I don't know. Yeah, it's not what they were looking for in the end, I think. But I have a different opinion about that, yeah. If we could teach the people and show them what is going on with the financial world and how they are stealing your time and your money, actually, because that's what they're doing. Once the people are getting aware of that, I think they will choose for Bitcoin. But that's a big thing to get the people so far that they start understanding what is going on and what is done with them, actually. Yeah. Yes, I think I will always invite them, and my experience is, because I got some family who visited us here, and they're all very surprised. And the first thing they say, the vibe is so good here. It's true. The vibe is so good and everybody's relaxed and they're enjoying life. Everybody's smiling. I mean, yeah, not everybody, but a lot of people are smiling. They're very kind and the weather is always good. So yeah, I can tell them, okay, you can come here, but be aware of the thing that everything is different here. It's not like the Western world. And that's a big difference, and you have to get used to it if you not know what's going on here. And after 3 years I can say, okay, this is El Salvador, this is the pros and this is the cons. So yeah, I would recommend them to have a look, always have a look, and do your own investigation and make your own experience. Yeah. The future is looking bright, I think, but they need a lot of time, because I think they lost like 40 or 50 years maybe in innovation and development, really. And yeah, you know what I mean. The people have to learn a lot, and the big issues here are quality and knowledge. And that's really a big issue, really. I mean, if you bring your car to a workshop here, yeah, it's they bring it back worse than it was before. I mean, I have very bad experiences, but it's about all the skills. There are very little really skilled people, and I understand where that's coming from. I understand fully, because the history tells you a lot, and but that's why we need a lot of schooling and mindset changing and all these things, which is yeah, quite a thing. That's a big issue here. So what I'm doing here actually is also trying to let the people see what is going on and how you can make things better and easier. Because quality and knowledge is the first things to build a proper country. And yeah. There is, but you have to put a lot of effort in it yourself as well, because you have to teach the people. You cannot let people do something without supervising it. And that's a big issue. So, yeah, if you know what's going on, if you know how to build a house, if you know how to repair a car, then you supervise it, and then you also can learn the people. So that's how you should invest in El Salvador. So if you want to invest, you have to invest also your knowledge into the people. And that's the biggest effort. It's not only the money, but it's also the investment in people. And that is going to take some time. But I can tell you, if you do it, because I do it, the people are very motivated. And they want to go up, and they want to learn, and they want to improve themselves. So that is not a problem. Yeah. Yeah, we started a bakery as a hobby, and okay, eventually we started a little shop, and in the meantime now we have like 5 staff people from El Salvador, local people, and we are very, very satisfied with those people. They are very motivated. It's actually a young team, all young people, but it's incredible. And they're always happy, and they're motivated and wanted to learn, and it's really good. So that's what I'm saying, but you have to invest yourself. You cannot tell them, okay, do this, and then go sit there and drink your coffee. Now you have to go do it together with them. You have to show them. You have to appreciate them. You have to do this and that. And after a while, you will see they learn very fast, and they start remembering, and they know how to do it. And I think we have the people now like 4 months working for us, 4 or 5 months, most of them. And last week we went 1 week, all of us, like me and my wife and my son, we went for a little vacation because our family was here. And they did run the bakery themselves without any problems. So that's very impressive, I think. I think it's very good.
Definitely.
So everything is possible also here in El Salvador. Yeah. Not really, because when I was here the first time, I didn't see any bakeries who made sourdough. So my first impression was like, oh, maybe the people don't like sourdough bread. That was, maybe there's no market here, I don't know. But then I started talking with some friends, some Salvadorian friends here, and they said, no, you have to do it. You have to make sourdough. That's the best there is. There's a big opportunity. So that's how we started here, like, okay, we make some bread, and yeah, but it's coming up everywhere now. I see some more bakeries coming, like not many, but it's starting as well from other people. Yeah, you have a big one in San Benito, Luma. They are our competitor, but they also make good bread. Yeah. Yeah, a lot, but not like foreign people who invested or opened something. I don't know anything, not much, no, not anything I think. So that's why I say, yeah, yeah, that's a little bit disappointing. I was hoping more Western people would start investing and opening shops or businesses to improve the country and to learn the people, and that is, I don't know, I think we have to work on that. To get the people like, okay, you can do your thing, but you have to invest. It's not only about the money, it's also about the people. Our bakery is called Seaside Sourdough. We have a shop on the coast. It was inside the Tango, the Centro Comercial. The Tango left today because they're closing down their shop. We will stay in that same local. And we are starting a second local or business shop in Santa Elena, in Plaza Madre Selva. So that's near the US Embassy. Yeah. Well, I can tell you the Western world is going down pretty fast because we are going to a dictatorship actually. That's how we experience it. We got CBDC, that's the digital currency soon. We get a digital ID, all those things. I think in 4 or 5 years we will get the same system like in China. So your freedom is very limited then. I mean, they can limit it. They can program your money. They can do whatever they want to do. And that is one thing I don't want to be with. I want to live in a free country. I mean, I want to go where I want to go and not limited by a government which is doing that. That's one of the things what is going on in the Western world very, very clearly if you know what's going on. If you don't know, if you only watch mainstream media, then you don't know, and suddenly it's there, and then what the fuck? That's how it is. But I have to admit, yeah, the life of standard is pretty good. Everything is there, materialistic, everything is okay. Knowledge is there, quality is there. But on the other hand, that's not all about life, of course. Life is also nice people. People in the Western world are very on themselves, so it's very hard to connect. They're not so open. They're not very happy. And here, people are very authentic. People are still kind of happy, whatever they earn or whatever they have. They enjoy the life, they enjoy the people. And that's a completely different mindset. So that's for us the main reason why we're here. I mean, he's not a dictator, but you can view it like on another way. Before the freeing of the country, 1% of the people were controlling 99% of the people. Yeah, the bad guys were controlling the country. What about the human rights? I didn't hear or see anybody from the Western world crying about human rights, crying about dictatorship. There was nothing going on. But in the meantime, I don't know how many, 20 or 30 people per day were killed here or something like that. So I think what's going on? Once Bukele settled all this, yeah, and put all these people in jail, the people are free now. I mean, they have a free life, you can see it. The people start blooming up. Stores are opening again, businesses are opening again. Everything is, I can see the difference already in 3 years now, how the country improved with availability of products, the roads which improved a lot, all these things. And it's still ongoing, of course, because there's a lot of job. So I cannot say it's a dictatorship. I don't know if it's a democracy, but the people are happy, the people are free, the people can improve. So what do you want more? I don't know. For the moment it's okay. I don't know how it's in 10 years, but for the moment I think it's okay for the country. And I think it's okay that the president is there. I think he should be here even a longer time to get the country really stable, like one generation, best 2 generations of people. Yeah. So then everybody knows how good life is and the country won't fall back to the old system so easily then. Yeah, the whole thing with the war in Ukraine, the money they want to spend on it, the raising of taxes, really big. Actually, they rob you from your money. That's what they are doing. They're robbing you now from your money with taxes. Every year there are new taxes, they raise the taxes, etc., etc. A lot of people are moving or going away from Europe because of that. Right now, it's like 200,000 people are leaving Holland every year, apparently. So that's a lot. And there's a lot of migrants or immigrants coming in. Yeah, I think the Western world will get poor, and even there may be some civil war starting in some places eventually. That's what I think. So it's not a very good place to be. It's yeah, doesn't feel good. My Spanish is like I can talk the daily basic things, but a very good conversation is still not possible because it's very hard to learn the inflections. Because in Spanish you have like 36 inflections for one verb. In English it's only 6. so that's pretty difficult, but I'm getting there. I'm still improving and I'm planning to take a course after it's getting a little bit quieter with the bakery business, to do some more work on the inflections, because that will help a lot. Yeah, but most of the things that people tell me, I understand what they're telling, especially when it's in a context, then it's easy understanding. But it's not so easy as they told me. In Holland everybody says, oh, Spanish, man, 1 month you speak fluently. It's not like that, no, you can forget about it. But I like it, because once you speak Spanish, then you can talk Spanish in the whole continent, like Central and South America. So that's a big benefit, I think. What I would recommend them is to stand up for their rights, because actually people are the problem, not the politicians, it's the people. But they won't see it, they won't listen, and so first thing I would say, like, stand up for your rights, because you have rights. You have rights to know what the government is doing, because you pay the government for what they are doing. You have rights to know what they are writing, because a lot of paperwork or a lot of meetings are all in discretion, like they're not public anymore. Yeah. You have the right to know where your money is going, your tax money, all these things. It's all a big show. So they have to stand up for the rights, and they have to make the other people also aware of the things which are going on, the financial system. What are the connections between the IMF, the World Bank, the BIS, whatever, with the governments, the big companies, the corporate companies, all these things. Once you see that, once you know that, then you understand, and then you see this is not good. This has no future. Ja, hallo allemaal. Ik woon dus in Salvador en mocht je dus goed op de hoogte zijn van wat er zich in de westerse wereld afspeelt, en ook in Nederland, met het financieel systeem, de CBDC, al dat soort zaken, alles wat eigenlijk niet correct is, de regering die zijn afspraken niet nakomt en die denkt boven de wet te staan, al dat soort dingen. Wil je daarvan af, dan zou ik zeggen, sta op voor je rechten. Want je hebt rechten, maak de mensen bewust. Want het zijn de mensen die het probleem zijn, niet de regering, maar de mensen. De mensen laten het gebeuren en ja, als je dat niet stopt, dan gaat het gewoon gebeuren. Dus wil je er toch uitstappen, want ik geloofde er op een gegeven moment niet meer in de mensen. Dus ik ben eigenlijk vertrokken uit Nederland en in El Salvador terecht te komen. Vergeet niet, El Salvador is een heel ander land, andere gewoontes, andere cultuur. Best wel eens wennen, best wel dingen waarvan je zegt, godsamme, waar ben ik aan begonnen? Maar al met al, een positieve wending, je voelt je meer vrij, het weer is altijd goed, de prijzen zijn beter betaalbaar, de belastingen zijn niet of nauwelijks. En zo kan ik nog wel een paar dingen opnoemen. Dus ik zou zeggen, kom een keer kijken. Dankjewel. Very good. No, really, it's an easygoing process. It's just pay the money and everything will be arranged. So no fuss, no bullshit. And also now with Mario in charge, everything is smooth going. Just send them a message and yeah, everything will be arranged. So thank you very much for that. One more thing, I think if you want to go here or go living here, I think you have to have the will to teach the people and to invest in the people. If you don't do that and only expect, like it's going in the Western world, you just hire staff, tell them what to do and say nothing, it's not going to work. You really have to put your effort in it. But when you do that, they will reward you very much. So that's one thing you have to have. You have to will. If you don't have it, don't go here, because it will be one big disappointment. Yeah, really.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.